This week, I saw the trailer for What If Season 2. I remember that Echo was coming out soon, so I went to check where that one fits in the timeline. And it made something abundantly clear. Marvel hasn't learned a single lesson from the MCU's steady decline.
We already had the post-credit scene in Infinity War and the post-credit scene in Captain Marvel, so I feel like people know how she got there.
But what if people haven't seen those movies?
I'm
just kidding. This is the world's most expensive TV show. It's not our fault if people haven't seen the last episode.
In February this year, Marvel Studios head chief Kevin Feige said the studio would be cutting down on productions and focus more on quality over quantity in Phase 5 and 6. This doesn't seem to be the case, however, if you look at the aforementioned schedule. May this year, Guardians Volume 3 was released. A month later in June, there was Secret Invasion. In October, we had Loki Season 2, followed by The Marvels in November, which actually premiered on the same day as Loki's season finale. What If Season 2 is set for a December release, followed by Echo in January 2024. That's too many projects and way too close together. Many people started complaining of MCU fatigue after the Disney Plus shows became a more prominent staple of the franchise. Now, you could say you can pick what you watch, but the franchise makes some of these mandatory. You might have chosen to skip WandaVision, but wouldn't understand much of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness if you did. Why is Wanda evil? Where'd the Darkhold come from? Who them kids? The Marvels suffers from the same problem. Unless you watched WandaVision, Ms. Marvel, and Secret Invasion, you'll be scratching your head as to who some of these characters are. The MCU is a powerhouse and still the biggest name in comic book movies these days, but they really need to scale back or risk alienating a large portion of their fan base. Because at this rate, they're heading towards a Star Wars problem. I've stated in several videos that the problem with shows like Ahsoka is that they require you to be familiar with older Star Wars shows like Rebels and Clone Wars. If you haven't watched those shows, which number almost 300 episodes in total, you'll not only fail to understand what's going on half the time, but also won't be as emotionally invested. Viewers shouldn't be required to step into a movie with a ton of baggage just in order to enjoy it, and they definitely shouldn't be made to feel like you have to be a die-hard fan to enjoy a movie. Fox made that mistake, and Disney shouldn't. That's my opinion anyway. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.